Hello and welcome back to Friday Minis. Now, remember back in the day when you played games like Duck Hunt using that little Nintendo Zapper thing? That's a pretty cool idea, right? You point this peripheral at a screen and your console is somehow able to figure out what you are pointing at. So, how does this work? What even is this? Well, basically, that is what is known as a light gun. And there are actually quite a few different ways in which light guns can actually work. However, the fundamentals behind how they work are largely similar, and that is, well, there's either a light sensor or even a tiny camera at the front of the gun, and as such, try and figure out what it is you're pointing at. And yeah, that is how it basically tells whether you've hit or missed a target. Some of these can be very complex. For example, back in the day when we had our big CRT TVs, some of these guns actually tried to look for the scan line. You see, a CRT screen is actually being drawn to by a stream of electrons that run from top left to bottom right, so it scans it in sort of a zigzag motion. Some of these light guns actually look to see sort of where the beam is, and by calculating it against the timing of the signal, that's being sent to the TV, it can tell where exactly you are pointing at. So that's very sophisticated. We're not going to talk about that one, even though I just did. Instead, we're going to talk about a simpler one. How this works is, when you actually press the trigger button, the whole screen goes black. Then, it highlights the targets one by one using a white bounding box around the target. If at any point of time your light gun actually sees the white color of the highlight, that means we know what your light gun is pointing at, that particular target in fact. So yeah, what you see on screen, even though it flashes past really quickly, is that when you press the trigger, everything goes black, and white squares basically appear over each possible target. Then yeah, it's basically just a matter of checking, the sensor values to see whether you've actually hit anything. And that's as simple as it gets. Obviously, this will work on any display, and yeah, it's fairly simple to understand. In fact, so simple that we're gonna actually build one. That's right, in our upcoming Wednesday episode, we'll try and build our own light gun using an Arduino setup, as well as some code of course, and we will see it in action. So hopefully you're looking forward to that. But for now, that's all there is for this episode of Friday Minis. Well, hopefully that Wednesday episode is something that you'll be looking forward to. But yeah, that's it. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, you're watching 0612 TV. Thank you very much for watching. If you like my work and are feeling generous, you can shoot me a one-time donation on PayPal or sign up for a recurring one on Patreon. Of course, you can simply like, comment, and subscribe. You know the deal. For more videos, links to my channel and a related playlist are on screen. Thank you for your support.